The fourth thing I wanted to pound through to you guys is this is what I'm working on. This is really optional. You guys will see more emails about me working on Operation Slow Meter. That's a bit how to reduce my electrical cost, because everywhere, all my arbitrages and all my short-term rentals, I'm paying the electricity. So if I can do something to reduce my electricity costs, that increases my margin, right? So it's definitely worth doing. So you'll see this experiment. Some of you guys may be on both my lists. By the way, if you see the extended stay for landlords logo, then you know I'm talking just to you. If you see something from leading landlord, that means I'm talking to my entire audience, okay? So what this graphic shows is that I'm gonna put a solar panel up, and then I'm gonna send that power from the solar panel to a device that turns it into alternating current. And then I simply take it from that device and plug it into an outlet at my, I plug it into a regular wall outlet. And what it does is I start generating some electricity. Basically, I'm generating a little bit of electricity at my place, okay? And that's gonna offset or make the meter spin backwards a little bit. So the utility company can't charge me as much as they normally would.
Does that go back to the grid then, or is it strictly on your use?
I want you to think of it, just affecting your meter, because you want to run it, you want this operating when you're actually using appliances in your place, when your lights are on, okay? You don't want this on all the time. And so it offsets this. So what I'm sharing with you and what I wanted to do is I wanted to pay for itself within 6 months, and then you start it turns into an investment, right? It starts creating savings for you going forward. So I'm hammering that all out. I hope I didn't lose you guys on this, but this is what I'm working. It should help us out with all of our arbitrages, our homes, and all of our properties. Since there's no battery, think about this. I run night lights at my apartment, but since there's no sun, I'm not going to be producing any energy. And that means that I'm not able to produce any energy that can offset the energy that I'm using at that time, okay? Since there's no battery, I have to offset the energy at the same time I'm actually using it. I know I'm nerding out on you guys, but I just want you to know it's coming down the pipeline. This should help you increase, well, it will help you increase your profit margin, because I'm going after anything that we think is that we can't, it's just a bill. I'm going after it. I'm on full war path, and I'm gonna save you guys some money. Chelsea, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket so you can have luxury sheets when I come and visit your new place.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear more about this, because I know, well, in the past I've had a couple houses where there was solar panels like fully hooked up, you know, like the big deal. So I'm interested to hear about like smaller solutions as well.
Yeah, those take about 7 years at best, even when the cost is solar, and batteries are still expensive. So if we get rid of all that and go with the smaller option, I think the time to pay back is be faster, and you guys might spend $200. You're willing to spend $300 to make $1,000 in that year. That makes sense to do that.
Yeah, that's a big difference from like $10,000 and it'll take you 7 years to get it back.
You guys hear that? Chelsea ratified what I said. You guys hear that? All right. All right, well, that's it for me. I'm sorry I went over a little bit.